Hello guys, Tengu here, and we're back with some more Doll's Nest post-game builds. So before we begin, I would like to remind you guys to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the Wakamo build. So to start off, for our mobility module, we'll be running the Domed. For the headset module, we'll be running the Varchis. For the hanger module, we'll be running the Valves. For the thruster modules, we'll be running the Fluricon. For the utility module, we'll be running the Safcan. For the primary arms 1, we'll be running the Besme. For the primary arms 2, we'll be running the XXX Ram. For the rear arms right, we'll be running the Grams. And for the rear arms left, we'll be running the Halver. Alright, so for the machine color, everything except for the headset module is running the same colors here. I'll go ahead and get into the headset module a little later, but for now, I'll just show you what the entire frame looks like through the main sub entering low values. So let's go ahead and start with the main value. As I've said before, yeah, the headset, rather the values for the headset module are a little bit different from the rest of the modules. Apart from the primary arms and the rear arms, those are running out their own separate values. But as for the headset for the frame, these are going to be the values. So for our primary arms, these are going to be the values. Let's go ahead and start with the main. And last but not least, our rear arms. So let's go ahead and start with the main again. And as for my humanoid, let's go ahead and start with the face. So with the face, we'll be running the Gam. For the back hair, we'll be running the Fox. For the front hair, we'll be running the SHR. And for the body, we'll be running the Nagaran Standard Humanoid. And for the humanoid color, I'm just going to go ahead and start with the skin color and let you guys look at the rest of these. And without further ado, let's go ahead and take this build out for a spin. For one last time. Alright, so here we are at the Great Forest. I had to choose this place because this place might be a little bit better for using this build, but I feel like any other place would do. But anyways, with this build, you kind of want to use it like the Besme build. You're going to want to utilize the... you're going to want to utilize the weapon swap bug in order to actually get the most use out of this. You do have your missiles that you can use against enemies, but I recommend just using your Besme and your Ram. Not doing a good job actually utilizing this build, but then again, it's on uneven terrain, so it's a little bit hard to use in that regard. When you're going up against shielded enemies, you can have to use your missiles a little bit, as such. If anything, I'll just make it a little bit easy. fight enemies this way. But yeah, one thing I should know about this build is it's very easy to run out of ammo for both your weapons. So yeah, if you happen to run out of ammo, be sure to pop off your stab can and just run away. Or use your stab can to get the initiative on your enemies, as I'm about to show you pretty soon. But wait, Vespi tends to do quite a bit of damage when you're attacking from behind, so try to be behind your enemies. You're using this. Also try to hit your enemies. There we go. That, and then we have to hide. There we go. As you can see, this build is kind of powerful when you use it correctly. Yeah, you're gonna have to make use of your sap can if necessary. Alright, I should probably mention, some of you guys might not have the sap can available to you. If you could, you might be able to run the Tritus, but I kind of don't recommend running the Tritus because this build is basically hitting the limits to what you can carry in this game, or rather as this build. If you're wondering what my carry weight looks like at the moment, as you can see very close towards the right bottom side of this of the screen, yeah, that's my carrying weight right now. I'm literally cutting it close to how much I can carry. If it kind of helps, you could try to put points into a lightweight humanoid, but yeah, I kind of don't recommend that. If you plan on using a lot of shields or using a lot of BP, which you are going to be using with this build. Yeah, I also don't recommend like pulling points out of energy to facilitate that. Yep. Reload this first. But yeah, this build, yeah, it can be a little bit tricky to use sometimes. I'll go ahead and fire this into you. Try to lure you over here. But I just go behind you, not like try going behind you. Oh, he doesn't know I'm coming after him. Good. Screw it up a little bit. As you can tell, I don't use the Pheasant build very often, but again, much like the Pheasant build, you're going to want to utilize the weapon swap bug. You want to make the most out of this build. Try luring it. There we go. As such. But yeah, as for like why I decided to go with this build, well, I decided why not. Just why not run a Wakamo build. He did hurt Motox as of late, so always seemed fair. Also, about to do the thing I usually do. But yeah, by the way, the nice thing about the ram is there's a bit of splash damage with the projectiles, so you don't really need to hit your enemy dead center. Just hang close enough will do. Also, speaking of the ram, the whole reason why I decided to pick up the ram is because, well, it kind of looks like a fox a little bit, so might as well go for it. But speaking of foxes, yeah, I decided to just go for the bestial mobility frames, aka the damned. Mostly because I wanted a build that was, I don't know, kind of beast-like, because let's be honest, Wakamo was kind of a beast. And on top of that, I haven't really done a beast build at all, so might as well. As for the bar cheese, I decided to go for that just because, well, they're kind of like fox ears. Just kind of, not quite, but close enough, close enough. And as for everything else as usual, well, I decided to go for rockets. Or not rockets, but missiles. Mostly to help us build out a little. And I decided to go with the halberd because, well, Wakamo tends to use explosives a lot, so I decided, no, why not? Why not use explosives? So, well, it makes sense with Wakamo. Only makes sense. But, and not much else to say about this build. You know what, I think I might go ahead and try to cut things. Well, actually, you know what? There's one thing I need to mention about this build, too. You don't have the benefit of using, BP to BP conversion modules, so you're gonna want to make sure you have plenty of supplement with you if you are going to be running this build, or just avoid things. Yeah, you can always do that. Or, you know, just try to get behind your enemies and try to hit them in the back. That also works too, although granted, with the Phasmi, you might not be able to one-shot everything. As such. So I do keep that in mind. But I think it might be a good idea just to go invisible and try to flank them. As I'm about to show you. Okay, it kind of helps if the enemies actually de-aggro from you first. That's the one downside about turning invisible. If the enemy's already engaged with you, they'll continue to shoot in your direction unless you end up losing line of sight with them, or if you get far enough away for them to maneuver. That's the downside of using cloaking. But anyway, yeah, I don't think there's much else to say about this build. Yeah, if you guys got any questions or concerns about this build, be sure to leave them in the comment section down below. Finish everything up. There you go. And while you're at it, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to help support the channel. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and end things off here since there's not really much to say. Apart from the fact that this is going to be the last episode of post-game builds. It's been quite a ride, and quite frankly, I kinda had fun making these videos, but the things going on as of late, and well, the preparations being made, I think it's just about the right time to call it quits for these builds. So yeah, I would like to thank you all for watching these builds and sticking with me. I really much appreciate you guys checking out these builds. It really means a lot to me. And yeah, there's one thing one last thing I do want to mention. If there is ever Adults Nest 2 coming out, I will actually try to check out that game and maybe do post-game builds for that, but well, we'll just have to see in the future whether or not that's in the cards. So yeah, again, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.